times in one day. I'm bored. I keep playing with my sound. I'm hoping my sound is better. Hopefully. I don't know. Hopefully it's better. Um, I wish I could ask somebody, can you hear me? I wish, but I can't because nobody is watching me. Yeah, nobody is watching me. But for anybody that watches this later, hi, how are you? I'm good. I'm having a good day, even though I have not been asleep, and I don't know why. I don't know why I can't go to sleep. It's it's weird, actually. I don't know why. I can't go to sleep. It's annoying. Actually, I'm not tired. Okay, I'm taking these earrings off because I keep pulling on them, and now both my ears hurt. I'm not used to having earrings, so anytime I go close up here, my hand or finger or something uh, pull on the dang earring. I'm still cute though. Like, I mean, duh. I'm cute without makeup. I think that might be one of the reasons why my boyfriend he really hate when I do my makeup. Like right now, I sent him a picture and he's like, "Oh, cool, whatever," because he don't like when I look like this. He feel like I look better without makeup, which I really don't even have that much makeup on. Just the lashes and lipstick. That's it. And I still don't like the lipstick, but I'm not finna take it off. Y'all know how many lipsticks I tried on? Too many. So this is what I'm going with today. Well, for now, I'm not gonna have it on all day. I'm hoping I can go to sleep, so I'm drinking coffee. I know that might be kind of backwards because most people drink coffee to stay awoke. I'm not normal people. I'm not. Coffee puts me to sleep. So I'm drinking coffee, hoping I can go to sleep because I need to. I haven't been asleep at all. And I need well, it's not like I got a job, so I don't really need to go to sleep. But I need to go to sleep at the same time. So, mom, sitting here. I might be on here for a couple of hours, y'all. Being bored, doing nothing. Just because Ain't nothing else to do. I refuse. I refuse to get vaccinated. I just don't trust it. Mass murder? Yeah, I'll be watching Explore with us. I don't want to. I kind of want to. Unbelievable moments caught on camera. Oh, watching that.
Let me show you how to create an amazing ad using stock footage. Go to artgrid.io. Look at all this great footage.
Sometimes in life, we see moments that really makes us question what just happened. And when it's caught on camera, it can make it even more confusing. Here's a video captured by a Redditor, which shows fire burning inside a tree, with nothing else burning around. The most accepted theory is that a lightning started the fire, but it's still pretty bizarre how this happened. Even though the Crimson Chin is a fictional character, there are some people with incredibly strong chins. Not sure how he does this, but here's a guy balancing a 16-foot ladder with just his chin, as everyone in the audience watches in disbelief. Even though cats don't get much credit for being smart, they can actually pick up on some things such as how people open doors. During a safari in South Africa, one of the lions showed his new findings by opening a car door, which gave the passengers probably the biggest scare they ever had.
I know. There's this locked door. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they could do that.
Here is probably one of the most terrifying swings in New Zealand, which basically looks like it detaches and lets you go in a 70-meter free fall, in which one can reach speeds of up to 75 miles per hour.
It does what? Why?
If the container of water is clean and not agitated, water can actually get to freezing temperatures without necessarily turning into ice. This bizarre property of water can be seen in this clip, when a man is pouring liquid water to a thermos and immediately turns to ice.
Okay.
An incredible moment captured on a GoPro is at the Red Bull Rampage mountain bike competition, when Kelly McGarry made an unbelievable backflip over a 72-foot canyon, which earned him a very deserved silver medal. In some places such as Southeast Asia and South America, landslides are very common, especially after heavy rainfall or changes in groundwater. This is a landslide that occurred in Japan, and thankfully no one was injured, because they anticipated that it was going to happen.
Wow.
Due to cats not having a rigid collarbone, they can squeeze through incredibly tight spaces, which is kinda trippy to watch. Here's a cat sliding through a small space in the bottom of the door, which doesn't make sense at all. Probably one of the most interesting things you can do in front of a pyramid with a hole on the top is actually clap, because the sound goes up the slope and then it comes back. Here is a man showing this curious effect in front of the Chichen Itza stairs, and we can hear the echo come back, and it kinda sounds like laser beams.
Goes away. But here, the sound comes back.
Snakes usually don't attack for no reason, but when a man was just driving his motorcycle down the road, a snake came out of nowhere and tried to attack him. But luckily the man had great reflexes and missed the snake by a few inches.
Oh, hell
With most of our
Damn.
shopping being basically done online, we kind of accumulate a lot of cardboard boxes. And well, some people find a better use than others. This man decided to make some amazing tools inspired by video games and some TV shows, and it's incredible to watch the level of skill he has to create these.
He did what?
Even though vultures can be pretty intimidating, they usually never attack humans or anything that's alive. When a vulture decided to take a short rest on a man's selfie stick, the man got very lucky that the vulture didn't take the stick with him or tear the parachute by mistake.
That's cool. That's actually cool. I wouldn't want it. No, I wouldn't want it.
In a lodge in southern Africa, a fun but also scary moment happened when a massive elephant crashed a pool party to take a sip of the non-chlorine. Sometimes people just get unlucky. What seemed an impossible trajectory for a wheel suddenly became reality when a wheel fell from a truck and managed to take a crazy path to land on the car of someone at a gas station. It's no secret that some fireworks can be truly jaw-dropping. Probably one of the best ones caught on camera is this firework that looks like it's making a ladder to the sky.
That is cute. That's nice. That's real nice.
Even though this might not even look real, it is 100% legit, and the firework it is held up by a balloon.
A balloon.
Not sure if this was a stunt, but a terrifying moment at a monster truck event happened when
A
one of the
balloon?
trucks looked like it lost control and almost went through the crowd.
Oh. It stopped in time.
Winning the lottery is a dream of many. An unbelievable moment happened when a man bought a lottery ticket and forgot it at the counter of the convenience store, and the cashier decided to keep it, just in case the man comes back. So the next day when the man came back, and it turns out that the ticket was worth $273 million, here is them reuniting.
There's not many people that are honest like that. I want to get emotional on camera, but I can't ask for a better present.
Making a backflip is hard, but somehow this person managed to make an incredible triple backflip, using a fitness ball as leverage.
Ooh.
In probably one of the saddest own goals in the world, the goalie of one of the teams tried sending the ball as far as he could because the match was close to an end. And well, the wind became very strong, and the ball came right back.
The ball.
Jumping from any tall place can be scary. In a Korean TV show, participants have to progressively jump higher from a springboard into the water, and in the last platform they even reached a height of over 30 feet. And the reactions of the crowd and their friends when they make the jump is amazing to watch. With some anvils being as heavy as 500 pounds, they obviously don't float in water, but mercury on the other hand is so dense that an anvil that weighs hundreds of pounds can still float on it, without a problem, which is crazy to watch. For those who don't know, a photo radar takes a picture when a car is going over the speed limit, and then the driver gets a fine in the mail. And well, in a 1 in a million chance, a bird saves a guy from a $300 fine by interfering in the picture at the right time. Swimming pools in backyards can get dirty, and if you're not using it like in winter, it does take a good amount of space. But this man came up with a very creative solution when he decided to make a swimming pool hidden below the grass, which you can open and close whenever you want.
That's cool. That is cool.
My doctor requires no insurance.
I will
No
want
copay.
that.
And
That's
I get to see her as
cool.
many times as I want.
Wish your doctor could do all that without leaving the house?
That is
Oh,
cool.
great.
That is cool.
For-
That's
When some
cool.
professional skiers decided they wanted a bigger challenge, they quite literally got the help of a helicopter to be able to go to the top of a massive hill in Alaska, which was incredibly steep. Thankfully, the 3 skiers managed to make successful glides, and no one was injured despite the high risk.
That's
Most of us have seen an ad for flex tape, but we usually
Yep.
believe it's all just set up. Well, interestingly enough, they do actually work, and can
They
even
do?
stop oil from leaking from a barrel.
彩钢瓦漏水、鱼缸漏水、铜铁铝不锈钢塑料陶瓷漏水，不要着。
Sometimes a plane may simply just want to be a helicopter. After heavy rains, sometimes there's this phenomenon of grass bubbles, which basically is a bubble cavity between the grass and dirt, and it's extremely satisfying to see them pop.
Oh.
Sometimes Minecraft physics seem to happen in real life. I don't truly have an explanation for this, but construction adhesives can be extremely strong, and especially useful if you're trying to make a sideways building.
Why would you want a sideways building? I'm finna have to.
When a Lakers fan was given the opportunity to make $100,000 if he managed to do a half-court shot,
Hold on, let me turn my heater on. It's really getting cold. Why do I still have my shoes on? Ugh. Oh. Ow. Ow.
he actually managed to pull it off, and the whole crowd was in complete shock. Even though badminton is kinda underrated, it's one of the most exciting sports to watch. An unbelievable moment at a badminton doubles match was the coordination of both teams in what seemed to be a never-ending play. An incredible moment to watch was when this truck driver stopped in the middle of nowhere and blew a whistle to get thousands of birds out of his truck. My guess is that they were transporting some birds out of the city. Not sure how this even happened, but a couple of weeks ago in a Brazil's football match, a parrot flew into the pitch and landed on one of the players' heads and decided to chill there for a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay, that's the end. What am I gonna watch next? Let's see. I'm gonna watch something that really interests me. So, total idiots at work.
Why doesn't every home in the US have solar panels? The number one reason is not about sunlight, or weather, or even politics. It's actually...
It's what? What is it?
You twat!
Nigga. What? Why nobody told him? Why would you? Why would he do it like that? It's stupid.
You twat!
That's stupid. Nigga. Nigga. Hey! Pay attention. What are we doing? Nigga. I'ma stop saying. I'ma try to stop saying nigga. Really? No. That's not how you.
Todo se puede mover arriba.
What the fuck? What are y'all doing?
Okay.
No. You're not going to be able to move. Why? Why?
Live hit. Balotelli. Aguero!
Todo el pedo. A ver, clamato, cálalo. Ah, güey, dale más duro para que viene.
Nigga.
No, güey, y la cagaste.
What are you doing? That's not how you do it. I don't even drive a forklift, and I know that's not how you do it. What the fuck is wrong with people?
A ideia do governador André Putinelli é cobrar de
Lady,
R$ 5 de pedágio a cada 80 quilômetros
you need
de estrada.
Yeah. Didn't I tell her she need to move? You need to move. Why? I don't get it. Let's say just let go.
Ahí va, dale, vamos, dale otra, ahí te mando, atajá, guacho, eso, nada más, ay, no, me otra coca, me rompiste la pija.
What are you? No. Whatever. No, that is not a good idea. That's not, why? Why would you, no. So it look like trash?
Бухишь ты? Нахуй.
I didn't want to.
Ой, матка.
What's wrong with? No. It's finna pop open. I said it. It's finna pop open. This video has complete right now.
Hey, just another day at Valet here in Tahoe.
Yeah, I'm watching myself. Only because it requires.
We really wanted a new home, but selling seemed really stressful. Knock was the perfect solution. They let us move into our new house.
Okay, so it suggested that I watch it because I'm subscribed to my channel from my other page. So I just decided to click on it. And it said I could send a message, so I said, hey. That's it. If you see Keisha Evans, of course, that's me. Of course. Who else? All them eggs. Nigga. Yeah.
De rotación, sostenido, dejamos salir un poquito ese gas que posee el espumoso. Puta madre que los parió.
What the fuck? Why? Why? Nigga.
وهكذا 2021 ويخترع لنا سيارة تكسير كابري
Oh, please fall off, man. Fuck me. Please fall off.
That is so stupid.
He's got a death wish. Oh, God, I hope he's not going to lean off that.
Oh. He is. I knew it. Why? That's stupid. Yeah.
Reverse. Bra. Hey! Can you reverse? Reverse, bra.
I feel.
Não, o pop só precisa de quê? Do alicate e uma fita isolante. Equipamento de segurança para pobre aonde? Não tem não. Equipamento de segurança do pobre é Jesus. É Jesus e Jesus se manifesta.
Really heavy? No.
Isso aqui é piso de se colocar nas casas dos outros. Isso aqui é trampo certo? Você acha que eu tô te acelerando aí porque eu sou ignorante? Ou você acha porque... Por quê? Ó, tá vendo isso aqui, ó? Que dia que você tira um piso na bolsa em algum lugar? Você acha que na hora que subir com um carro aqui em cima vai ter...
What are you? Nick! What the fuck?
Why do you want that so loving little go? It's money gets slow, so let it go. Why do you spotting it's rubbing it slow? You love it gets fast, you love it gets slow. We will rock you. We will rock you.
Oh my god, I can't. I asked you to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna watch one more funny video, and then I'm going to. If you laugh, you lose. I'm gonna do that.
My name is Josh, and I've been a Forward member for 5 months. Before Forward, I was overweight, I was exhausted all the time.
Hey, I have a joke for you. Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance? Because he had no body to dance with.
What up, y'all? We back.
I'm sorry. It took it a second to kick in. And I'm like, really? Yeah. She said that. Okay.
Back again. This is Top Things. Check out this thread of people with different sneezing styles. Which one of these do you do?
Ooh.
About to sneeze.
How? So she do that all the time. That's not something you. Okay.
Am I supposed to swirl my drink?
I'll call you back.
All right.
Bye.
I lost, didn't I? I've been lost, so whatever.
That bitch ain't calling back before.
The next meal this guy has in the house needs to be tested for poison before he eats it.
Have I ever told you that I love your cooking?
No.
Exactly. So why are you still cooking?
He's savage. He's savage. Cause I don't have a girlfriend, but if I had a girlfriend, I would not tell her that. I just be like, babe, I'm cooking. I'ma cook. Let me do it. Yeah. We gonna eat out? Okay.
Wait, give us it again.
Yeah. Pretty good, pretty nice. Hello, chicken nugget.
That one friend who can't be serious during a serious moment.
Boing 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 boing
Nathan,
boing.
everybody thinks I'm dying of cancer.
Boing 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 boing. Wait, can you actually come here really quick?
What? Are you not taking me seriously? Nathan, did you not hear what I just...
Brother.
I can't. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
It's okay. It's okay. Yes, come to the door. Come to the door. Tell him out. Tell him out.
And then you tell me that I can't do this, Shirley. And I see my teeth, and the teeth look good, and I got my braces on.
I just screenshotted that.
Somebody's talking on my laptop. No, but are your text messages up? No.
Blind people used to be the ones that need to be careful around other people. Now, other people need to be careful around blind people.
That's crazy.
Like, move. Get out of my way.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, Bo, what you got for me today?
Hey, what's the highest rank in the popcorn army?
What is it?
Colonel?
I love you so much, baby.
I love you. Oh my.
Now, how's your face so pretty, but you can't even take care of your ugly ass feet?
ID!
Minute, 8 minutes to all.
Thank you.
Good. What? Hey, it's ready.
You can either wake up in the morning and choose to have a great day, or wake up in the morning and choose death.
Can I have a sip?
I don't like to share.
Just one sip, please, babe. Come on. Aw, thank you so much.
Why would you do that? It wasn't even my coffee and I'm mad. Oh my God. Why would he do that? Talking about some, can you get a sip? And then she was willing to share. I'm mad.
What the is your problem?
It slipped.
Go buy me a new one.
No.
It did not
It
slip.
slipped. It was
It
an
did
accident.
fucking slip. Go buy me a fucking new one now.
Accident, and you know it was an accident.
Don't know shit.
Straight waffle?
Cheer if I have a fat ass.
One, two, three!
Kevin, that guy's not even racing you.
Yeah, he did. He blinked.
Did
Did you say hello to the guests?
Hello, guests.
Yeah, he did. He 1, 2, 3.
Kevin, that guy's not even racing you.
Yeah, he did. He blinked.
Did you say hello to the guests?
Hello, guests.
Okay, that'll do.
Guests.
He blinked.
Did you say hello to the guests?
Hello, guests.
Okay, that'll do.
If you need to put your mind at ease, it's best to contact a therapist, but if you can't afford that, then you should locate your nearest coconut tree.
Why? Oh.
I got a bug.
He didn't really have a bug, did he? I hate bugs. He didn't really have one. Did he? I hate people that pick up bugs and touch them and play with them. And y'all disgusting.
Looks like somebody fell right there. I hope they're okay.
It was you.
That's it. You're done. Give me the car. That's it. You're done. Give me the car. Mom, the cops are coming.
Готово?
Да, готово.
3, 2, 1.
When people ask if you play any sports and you take the opportunity to show off your athleticism.
I swear that's something I would do. They'd be like, "You're athletic." Sure is. Oh my God, I can jump this high off the ground. Okay. What? Why is people playing with bugs?
If you're twerking and a little shit comes out, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Don't be ashamed.
Be very.
That just means it's moving in all the right places.
No.
It's just so scary seeing other people's families just fleeing from the danger. And it's just upsetting.
It's just upsetting.
Does anybody else's dog stare at you while you sleep? And when you wake up, this is what you see in the morning? Like my dog be acting like he done went through my phone, caught some shit, he got a whole attitude. Like, what? Like, what did I do? Oh!
When boredom strikes, you gotta do any and everything you can to keep yourself entertained.
So that's a hobby? Like, that's a hobby? Something you do for fun? What the fuck? It's irritating.
Definitely
I'm here to enjoy life. I'm not here to suffer. I'm not here to
Some families keep their dogs out of the house, and other families have bigger things to worry about.
Tell me you got a brown horse.
You're going to hell.
What?
Gosh, holy cow.
Sleeping in trains, class, and even on the steps of the mall is socially acceptable in Japan and happens all the time. It's a sign that indicates a person who's working hard.
He is dead.
When you're just trying to enjoy your meal in peace and this happens and ruins your vibe.
Venus. Ay, Barbie.
So the company wanted to keep Frank employed so they could take him a paycheck. Is that right?
Well, that's not how I put it.
How would you put it, Benji? Please take your time.
Bila tangisan embun
Taklah bodoh.
Christmas is almost here and it's that time of the year again to let Santa know what's on your wish list.
Christmas
Looking for
pie.
a sugar daddy with a boat. A boat.
It is not that good.
Damn, little lady. You sure can't put it away.
I hate him! I hate him! I feel like I'm never gonna...
I'll call you back.
Alright.
Bye.
That bitch ain't calling back before.
You think you slick, girl? You know what that one little curl in the back be doing to me?
What? What? You don't do that.
Come on, wiki.
KFC's undercooked.
What?
Get real bad.
If Facebook Messenger ringtones had facial expressions, they might look something like this.
What is it?
I don't know. What the hell is that?
Bring it up. Bring it up. Holy sh!
We've been
Reel it up.
after that
Reel.
son of a-
Bring it up. Bring it
Come
up.
on.
Up.
Carter!
Up. Finally! We got the bastard! Holy!
Do you want one or not?
Yeah.
and one are not.
This is how nocturnal salesmen ride the train during the day.
This is what I look like. Who, what, where, Nana, who. I'm not gonna be long, bro. Okay, so I try to be bougie, but the surroundings are not giving bougie, but I look bougie.
How to give medicine to my dog.
9, 9, 9, 9.
Imagine if snow was really just God doing this from the sky. Would it change the way you feel about a white Christmas?
Yes. Yes, it would. That's nasty. That's disgusting.
Bark at your dog and see their reaction.
Fuck
With
you.
all due disrespect. Very good.
Do you ever like look at babies and just think like, what the bro? Oh my god! Oh my god! I was literally talking about babies.
Almost done. I don't smell it yet.
Tell me you have a clean girlfriend before tell me I'm a clean girlfriend.
Can I wait for you? Hey!
You did not just say that. I did not just say that. Did you really just say that?
Stop trying to embarrass me.
Get out the bathroom.
Can I wait though?
Everyone thinks, oh, like I really want to go to London because London is so cool. London is so aesthetic. One very quick question. Yeah. Are you anti-knife crime? No. So basically, what I'm trying to say, people just stop you in the street all the time, and it comes to the point where you just have to just say anything random to just make it stop. Hello, everybody. I just don't care anymore.
This girl is an absolute genius. We definitely need an update from the music program about her results.
Doing the scholarship prank on my parents.
Hi, my name is Jax, and I'm applying for the music scholarship. $50,000 would give me hope. You asked me to write an essay about my biggest inspirations. So I chose my parents, but instead I wrote a song about them both. My mom is a school teacher, but she was homeless as a teenager, so she had to sell feed pictures to inmates.
What?
She met my dad in a Denny's parking lot, but he has dementia, so he forgot. He doesn't even remember our names. Okay, now sing this part with me. Ready? We can really use the money. We can really use the money. Come on. We can
بسوي مقلب لين على كيف تعال والله ملعون كيف نخش منه انا بيب علاوي خوف نفس اول يلا علاوي علاوي اكو ما خش بالعمي اكو ما شوفه اباك الصرخه يلا ندوك كيف مسوي
صديق جيب هذا اوكي
Yeah.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, mi, sol, do, mi, ga. Watch it go. Do, mi, do, mi, do, mi. Okay, now sing. Mi, fa, sol. Okay, ready? Mi, fa, sol, la, mi, re, do, mi, la. Sol, la, sol, ti, do, re, mi, re, do. Okay, this part, mi, fa, sol, mi, fa, sol, la, mi, re, do, mi, la. Sol, la, sol, ti, do, re, mi, re, do.
Like what you see, you're gonna.
Okay. Woo. Oh yeah. I got my heater on. So look at me. Why is it requesting it to my own channel? I look cute. Hi. Okay, since I keep having issues with this, I want y'all to see this. This lady talk right here. Michelle Blair. She crazy. She crazy. She killed her kids and she crazy. That hold on. Hello? Yeah. I'm sorry. This is too loud. Hello? I'm trying to lower it. So as loud. Yeah, I turned the monitor on and now I'm loud. Hello? 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 Okay. There we go. It's good. Right about there. I think. I hope. Yeah, I hope. But okay, now to this video. Y'all, this gonna be the last video I watch. Maybe. I don't know. But this lady crazy.
What did you do to Stony Blair that makes you guilty of premeditated murder?
She raped my son. I intentionally killed her.
How did you do that?
Starting from the beginning.
Okay. Before we get to this, I'ma give a little background because I don't think they gonna give the background. So this lady, Michelle Blair, she killed her kids. She had four kids, and she killed two, the two middle children. And she killed them and put them in the deep freezer and had them at her house. And they got discovered when she got evicted and the moving crew came to put out her stuff. And they found found the deep freezer and found the bodies in it. So when they found the bodies, they of course knew it was her, and she got arrested. And I guess this is her court hearing. I did not see this. What I saw was the interview. Well, I actually might play that interview after this, and then I'm gonna try to go to sleep. But yeah, this lady is crazy.
I found out about what Stoney was doing. It was 9 months later after finding out about Stephen. So for the whole 9 months we were in the house, she was still raping my child. I did not know that. When I first found out, after told me, I took a minute.
Y'all, give me a second. I've been sitting for a minute. Pushing. This chair is uncomfortable. I need a new chair. I'm finna wash all this stuff. Anyway, back to the video.
Because I was not understanding, what was that she did that to him. But I repeatedly punched her on many occasions.
Why?
I told him to tell me every single thing she did to him. So as she was telling me, he was telling me more and more things that she did. I assaulted her every time he told me what she did to him. By assault, I mean I punched her. I have put a bag over her head till she lost consciousness.
She's talking about Stoney, which is her second oldest. So she had 4 kids. They was named Gabby, Stoney, Steven, and Maddie. So right now she's talking about Stoney. And when she started talking about the guy, she'll be talking about Steven. And she claimed that they did something to Maddie, which is the 4th child. Just to be clear, if y'all didn't know.
I threw hot water on her, scalding hot water from the faucet.
Did you hit her in the head with a wooden
Yes,
stick?
I hit her on her head multiple times, over and over.
Was that shortly before she died?
That was actually the day before she died and the day she died.
Okay.
I hit on her back. It's like with her tailbone. I kicked her.
Okay, I just want to clarify a few things. And perhaps you don't know, but did this happen on or about May 25th, 2014? To the best of your
May
recollection?
25th is actually the day she died. Well, the day I killed her.
And you said you killed her by putting a grocery bag over her head?
Yes, that day would tell me different things because she was doing this to him for years, and I did not know that. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't find out till 9 months later. She had started with Steven. She ruined my son, okay? She started with Steven before he even started. So, yes, I put a bag over her head, but it got worse that day. Yes, I did. It got worse that day because he would tell me how she would take her pad, her menstrual pad, and squeeze her blood out in his mouth, okay? And it was over with after that. It was over with.
You meant to kill her?
I definitely meant to kill her.
Okay. It wasn't an accident?
No, not at all.
Mind you, this is her kids she's talking
You went and
about.
got the grocery bag and suffocated
Her children.
That was your intent.
Yes. She was standing in the bathtub. I was throwing hot water on her. My son was standing to my right, outside the bathroom door, and he was telling me everything he was telling me. I looked at her and I'm like, "You did this?" And she was like, "Yes." So I actually had a stick and I was hitting her in the head. Every time he told me something, I hit her very hard in her head, and I was throwing hot water on her. And when I actually took her out of the bathroom, I took her back in her room, and I just kept staring at her, and I said, excuse my language, to him, just like, you know, I'm constantly asking her. She kept saying, "I hate him." And I'm like, "You hate him?" You know? And she admitted to me that she hated Steven. She hated everybody. And I'm asking her why. She says, everybody always think so cute. And I'm like, so you brother, because you get what I'm saying. So I meant to. I definitely meant to. And I do not feel any remorse for what I did to Stoney, because she had no remorse for what she did to my son. And it's not only raped him, she gang raped him with Steven. We're all sitting on the floor, and he was telling me, this is how I found out about both of them doing it together. But it was too late. Steven was gone. But told me that Stoney would actually make him sit there while, in his words, her and Stoney did the nasty stuff, and then they did it to him. And
so this was your way of inflicting punishment?
Definitely.
Okay.
That's not how you do it. That's not.
Where did that happen?
What?
Where did it?
That's not how you do it.
Her actual death?
That is.
Not the location of the house. Where did you live at the time?
Oh.
Is that in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, go ahead.
Can we ask Ms. Blair if she ever actually saw or witnessed any of these acts with regard to Stoney or Steven?
Okay.
Oh, she finna get mad. Oh, she finna be pissed.
Did you ever actually see anything of any sexual abuse of any kind between either Steven?
She finna be pissed.
I reject her question, but I will answer it, because no one will say that this did not happen, because it actually did.
I just want to have a clear record.
She didn't.
So far, all you've told me was that you just heard it. Did you ever?
And
actually
that they admitted it. No, I did not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I understand.
But as I went back in my head and thought back to all the many things that was wrong with you over the years, and I'm like, that's what was wrong with you? He'll use the bathroom and say, "Mom, my butt hurts when I poop." I don't know. I started giving him 100% juice to make his stool softer, maybe to help him use it. That wasn't the problem. It wasn't his stool. It was that he was being raped, okay? My son looked me in my eyes, and he gave me a very detailed account of everything they did. He was not a violent boy. He is a very sweet little boy. So for him to stand there and look at me and say, "Do it again," he was hurting. You know?
Okay.
At a certain point, I told him to stop talking. And I said, "Stoney, you tell me what you did to my son." And I said, "If she said anything that's not right, tell me." She started telling me many things. And I also asked her, so why didn't Steven tell me that when I asked him, did anybody do this to him? Why didn't he tell me that you did it to him? Because Stoney was going upstairs, beating Steven's ass, threatening him. Basically, at a certain point, after I was hitting Steven, I didn't want to look at him. I didn't want to look at him, so I told him to go to his room. When it came time to eat, I didn't want to take no food up, so I sent Stoney up because she volunteered, not knowing at that time that Stoney was raping either of them. But every time she went upstairs, I wouldn't have known if she hit him or not, because I had put many bruises on him. So every time she went upstairs, she admitted to me that she was hitting him also, knocking the hell out of him, telling him, "You better not tell her nothing."
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I understand. When she admitted these things to you, were you always being physical with her?
The first time, no. We were sitting there.
Okay.
She denied it constantly. And I'm like, "Stoney, you better tell me." Sitting here, he don't know nothing about it. He constantly, you get what I'm saying? Who would admit that? Who would admit that if they did not do it?
All right, tell me what happened to Steven.
Basically the same thing. Can I ask you a question first? the people standing behind me, this woman who just asked the question, is she trying to make it seem like this did not happen?
No.
No.
No, she just was asking questions.
Okay.
This is your time to talk. Go ahead.
She was just asking questions. Why are you so mad?
I mean, right now, ma'am, this is just you choosing to plead guilty. The people do not have any sort of plea agreement.
Yeah, because
with
you
at
it's
all.
like I'm willing to take a polygraph test. It's like, because I understand people don't want to hear me, period, but I'm willing to take it on
I'm listening to
everything.
you. Tell me what happened to Stephen.
I came home one day, my daughter, my oldest, met me at the door, and she's like, Mom, come see what he's doing with his dials. And I'm like, what is he doing? He was making one dial, his little wrestle man, hump on top of the other. No, I'm like, why was you doing that? I said, anybody ever do this to you? He said, no. I said, then why are you doing that? And he said, yes, Stephen did. And I was like, so this is the first I'm hearing about that, period. This was 9 months before Stoney. Okay, Stoney wasn't downstairs, and she was always in the background. I wish to God I had questioned everybody together, but I didn't.
Would you say this was around August 30th, 2012?
No, this was before August 30th. August 30th is when he died.
Okay.
This was maybe a week and a half.
Before he died?
Yes.
Okay. So that, telling you that set off some action?
Yes, I went upstairs because Stephen was upstairs in his room. And I went upstairs and I said, Stephen, you said you was humping on him. And then Stephen stood up and he looked at me, and right then I could tell something was wrong in his face, because he was just like this. Any normal kid, I know my kid would have been like, what? That's not what he did. He stood up and looked at me like he had lost his mind. Okay? And
You lost
just
your
hearing
mind.
that from him had me up in my head, period.
You
And I
lost
asked him,
your
I said,
mind.
Stephen,
What
tell
the
me
fuck?
the truth. Was you humping on? He said, yes, but that was all. And I said, did you hump on him with your underwear off? He said, no. He yelled out, yes, he did. And I just remember going in the hallway, walking back and forth, like, and I walked back up and I was like, you your brother? You get what I'm saying? You your brother. So I'm looking at them too. I'm looking at them like, what? I can't understand. So I start punching Stephen. You know, I'm like, what the is you doing to him? I just start asking him questions. At this point, it's just spilling out. He's just spilling out. And Mom, and he's doing like this, and he do this thing almost every night. He tell me how he was, the reason I put bags over Stephen's head is because I thought he in the bed. My son was never a bed wetter. Didn't know it was Stephen waking up every morning, pissing on like he was a damn piece of shit, okay? They had bunk beds. Stephen would get out the bed in the middle of the night. You would rape him in his own bed. You would pee on him instead of going to the bathroom. I'm waking up every morning thinking he was a bedwetter. So we just wash him up and go, you a bedwetter.
Let's talk about what you did to Stephen.
The reason I put bags over Stephen's head is because my son told me that the plastic on his bed, because I thought he was a bedwetter, he said, sometimes, Mom, I couldn't breathe. Stephen was laying on me, and he had my face down, and the plastic on the bed, I couldn't breathe, and he was humping on my butt like a basketball. That's when I got a garbage bag and started putting it over Stephen's head, and I started asking him, bitch, you know what I'm saying? You see what this feel like? You can't breathe? You stopping that's my son. You could not breathe on top of getting raped. You was 6 years old at the time. You get what I'm saying? So
I'm sorry. They're both her son. Ugh. Oh my God. They're both her son. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, they are both her sons. They're both her sons. Like, she's talking like they're not her sons. They are. Both of them. But it's my first time watching this, and it's getting on my nerves. I'm getting mad.
I put a bag over his head. He lost consciousness. I did that a couple times. He tell me that would be face down. He had stuff around his neck. So I grabbed Stephen, I grabbed a belt, and I put a belt around his neck, and I lifted him up like, do you like how this feels? Being choked with a belt? So I dropped him. I held him up until he lost consciousness as well.
You were intending to...
No, I did not intend to kill Steven.
No, I'm not... Listen to my question. You were intending to inflict serious physical harm, but not kill him.
Definitely.
Okay. Did you also punch him?
Yes, I did. Multiple
also kick
times.
him?
Yes, I did.
You talked about choking him. Did you also burn him?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how did you do that?
Hot water, scalding hot water. In our bathroom, the hot water gets extremely hot. So, his private area, I stood him in the bathtub naked. You my son with your, you know? So yes, I threw hot water in his genital area multiple times. Multiple times. Every time Steven peed in my son's eyes. He put his in his ears, his nose. He peed. Even told me one time, Mom, and in my eyes it was gooey, but it wasn't pee. And then right then it was like I didn't even know a 9-year-old could ejaculate. You get what I'm saying? So not only did you do that, you did it in my son's eyes. So my son had to go through all this shit. So yes, I threw hot water on him repeatedly.
Did that make him burn?
Yes, it did. His skin came off.
Did you
His
also
skin
make
came
him
off.
drink Windex?
Yes, I did, because told me
Why?
in the middle of the night he took him in the basement and he made him drink the blue stuff from under the sink. And I'm like, what blue stuff? So I walked downstairs. He showed me what I said. You made drink Windex. And then I went back to like years before, and I'm like, is this what was wrong with him? I thought he had the stomach flu, where you vomit and have diarrhea. You get what at the same time? At that time, this is what was going around. A lot of people had it, so this is what I thought had. He didn't. Steven made him drink Windex. So yes, I made that boy drink Windex.
Okay, I'm just trying to clarify the record.
All
Okay,
right.
Again, you knew you were seriously
That
harming
is
him,
not
and you didn't intend to murder him.
No.
Okay.
That's not
But
right.
your actions ultimately caused his death.
Yes, they did.
Okay. Were you Steven's mother?
Yes.
He was in your custody?
I don't claim him as my son now, and I do not claim Stoney as my daughter. I have 2 children. That's it. Steven and
time he
Stoney
died?
are demons. Period.
Listen to my question. At the time he died, he was in your custody or care?
Yes.
How old was he?
Steven was 9.
And again, did this happen at your house in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Stoney was 13.
What you did to Steven was punishment for what you did to Is that right?
For what he did to
Sorry,
yes.
for what Steven did to that was punishment. All
And
right.
if I had killed Steven intentionally, I definitely would be proud to say I did. But I didn't. But I know all the things that I did to him, how I hurt him, I know it did cause his death. You know what I'm saying? It was like that day, the day that he died, I went in his room, it was throw up in front of him on the bed. I got him up. He said he had to go to the bathroom, but he couldn't use the bathroom. By the time we came out the bathroom, his breathing was crazy. Steven usually has a strong heartbeat, but it was really faint, really, really faint. And then all of a sudden, he just started going like this, and I was holding him. We were both sitting on the floor, and I'm actually holding him up. He couldn't even hold himself. I'm like Steven, doing like this, because the day before that, I actually said I'm gonna stop because I looked
That's
in the
really
room like
sad.
he was toe up, you know.
Were you starving him at this time as
No,
well?
I was not. I never starved him, and that's another thing that they're not understanding. He may have lost weight, but because they had their hands and they controlled him in every type of way, down to food. They would take his meat basically. We didn't always eat together. I thought him and Steven was very close, so Steven would manipulate me. Mom, can we up in our room? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I'm thinking that's his best friend, that's his brother. That's how he made it seem, but that's a lie. He kept up under his wing on purpose. Man, I never wanted to be around Steven, and I don't know how I didn't see that. So they would take his food. It would actually only let him eat his vegetables. So yes, when I fed Steven, he only got vegetables and like healthy things, and it was minimal, like oatmeal and things like that. He did not get meat. You stole from my son, and actually when I tried to feed him, my son said, Mom, that's Bo. They used to take my food all the time. That's Bo. You get what I'm saying? So yes. Now Stoney, I did starve her. I did. 9 more months, you going in your big ass. She was 13. My son told me how she used to sit on his face, and he said, Mom, it stinks real bad. And she was, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I did I did. And then oatmeal is all that girl got. And she's lucky she got that once a day.
Stoney only got oatmeal? Is that what you're saying?
Oatmeal once a day. She's very
Why
lucky
are you
she got
talking
that.
about these kids
And
like
I even
that?
have to hide the fact that I was giving
She
her
getting on my
oatmeal
nerves. I'm
'cause he
I'm
didn't
getting
want me to
really
feed it,
mad.
and he had every right to feel that way.
Hold on. Miss Blair, can we get Kleenex over here?
No, I'm good.
You're okay? Okay. I just have a few more questions. When you were physically harming Stephen, was it ever your intent to also cause any sort of serious mental harm?
Well, I don't understand what you mean.
When you were hurting him physically, was it also your intent to cause any sort of serious mental harm?
What do you mean, mentally damage him?
Yes.
Like beating him in the head?
No?
No.
Making it
No.
so that his thoughts aren't right.
No,
Does that
never.
make sense? Okay.
Physical punishment on what you did to my child, because I had always told my kids the worst thing you can ever do to somebody is rape them. I always told my son that, and I always told the girls the worst thing you could do is cry rape on somebody if they didn't rape you. They fully knew what they were doing.
So you were only intending physical punishment?
Yes.
All right, now, just so that I'm clear, you weren't allowing them to treat your other children like this, were you?
What do you mean?
You weren't allowing them to sexually assault.
I wasn't allowing
Right,
that. I never knew.
That's
You
exactly,
get what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I wanted to know. You didn't know until afterwards.
It's like,
Am I right?
yes.
Okay.
It's this one instance, I was asleep. Why you didn't tell me? He said, Mom, I even ran in the hallway and I had your hand. I was asleep. My son ran out and grabbed my hand. He was 6 and he was doing like this, trying to wake me up. Stephen was grabbing him back by the back of his shirt, pulling me, and I said, why didn't you just scream out? He said, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? He even had my hand pulling on me, trying to wake me up. And since I'm a hard sleeper, I didn't wake up. So to hear my son say that to me is real up that shit happened right up under my nose. So, man, I don't regret that shit happened. So to hear my son trying to wake me up, and since I'm a hard sleeper, I didn't wake up. So to hear my son say that to me is real up that shit happened right up under my nose. So, man, I don't regret none of this. I don't regret any of it. It's my son. That's my baby. There's no way that his brother and sister should know what he feels like inside. There's no way.
Understood.
I don't feel no remorse for the death of them demons.
Okay. All right. I'm going to accept the plea unless either counsel's dissatisfied. Oh, medical examiner's report. Go ahead.
Your Honor, the medical examiner report for Stephen Gage Berry is Joint People and Defense Exhibit number 1. It's dated March 27, 2015. The medical examiner's report for Stoney and Blair is Joint People and Defendant Exhibit number 2, all dated March 27, 2015.
Okay. They're accepted and they're admitted.
Your
Go ahead.
Honor, I'm wondering if Ms. Blair ever called the police to report me.
Can you answer that question?
Why is she asking?
We're just trying to make a clear record.
You mean to report what they had done? No.
What they had done to
No. But after I found out about Stephen, even before I started hitting him, I did actually call the police on advice, and I told them like a hypothetical situation, like if, because I was scared, like, you get what I'm saying, what's going to happen with my other two. I definitely didn't want to lose. And I was definitely about to leave after that just happened, but.
Okay. I'm sorry. She just said she didn't want to lose her other 2 kids. So she decided to kill them, not thinking when it get discovered, you're going to lose your 2 kids. That's stupid. Okay.
I called the police and I'm asking them in a case where it's one brother that's been raping the other, what can be done? Will they take both kids out of the home? And he said, well, actually, yes, they would take both kids out of the home, but this is a case for CPS. And they said, did that happen to you? And I said, no, it's actually a friend. He said, the best thing I can do is tell you to call CPS and they can guide you further on what to do. And they said, but basically it has to be an investigation, so both will be taken out of the home. You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
And how they manipulate, I was their mother. I was their mother. So if they can manipulate me, no. No. And I was not letting Stoney go anywhere. I'm glad I actually was going to turn myself in right after Steven died. And I told my son that, you know, I got to go, and I got to go turn myself into the police. I got to go turn myself in. And he said, turn yourself into what? And I said, turn myself into the police. That means I got to go because I killed somebody. And then he said, I don't want you to go. When he said that, that was it. So I put Steven in the freezer, and I said, I'm going to stay with my kids as long as possible. And I'm glad I did, because if I had not have done that, I would not have found out about Stoney. You see what I'm saying? So everything happened how it was meant to happen.
No.
She could have been right with him, fooling everybody. And my son end would have been totally ruined.
Your Honor, I have in my hand the postmortem report for Stoney Ann Blair and for Stephen Gage Berry, and the prosecutor and I are using this as both joint exhibits of Exhibit 1
That's so
and Exhibit 2,
stupid.
and tender them to the court
Okay. I'll accept them.
to help you make a determination on a factual basis.
The medical examiner's reports have been accepted as 1 and 2, and they are consistent with the testimony that was just provided by Ms. Blair. I believe there's a sufficient factual basis to accept the plea at this point. Counsel, are either counsel aware of any promises, threats, or inducements that were not disclosed on this record?
The people are not.
Defense is not, Your Honor.
Are counsel satisfied that the court has complied with the court rules?
People are.
Defense is.
Okay. I'll accept the plea. We have. I'll accept the plea as knowing, accurate, and voluntary. And we have a sentencing date. In this case, it would be 2 weeks from today, which takes us to July 13th. Is that good for you, Mr. Harris?
I have a question about that. I'm still in the middle of a family trial, and I go tomorrow. It's supposed to be for closing, and the 27th for best interest. So will that interfere with that?
No, this is a separate proceeding.
13th is fine, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
It's not going to work for us. Is it possible to do it
I'm here every
on a
day.
Friday, the 17th? Not possible?
Is that good for you, Mr.
That would be
Harris?
fine, Your Honor.
Okay. Friday, July 17th.
You can step back, Ms. Blair.
Okay, so that's the end of that. She's gonna leave the courtroom. So I want y'all to it's only 4 minutes. Dang, they don't have the whole thing. So it's only 4 minutes.
Can you talk me through the type of abuse that you had to suffer as a kid,
You mean sexual abuse?
if that's what happened?
That definitely did happen to me. That's why I know exactly how would have grew up. I told my mother what happened to me, and the only thing she said was, "It's over with. So what the you want me to do about it?" What you mean? What I want you to do? You get what I'm saying? So all I could do is go back and sit in my room and just sit there and look stupid. I'm a kid, and I'm just telling you what happened to me. You didn't do about it. And plus, I still had to see the person coming in and out my house. You still friends with that person.
So do you believe that the violent person you went on to become you were a product of your own childhood?
I mean, everybody have choices, so I can't just blame all that on my mom because I was still an adult. Maybe I should have tried hard to get over that. But anybody who knows me, that touching the kids, the molesting, that no. If that's one thing I definitely would have killed over, it would have always been that. It's like, I grew up I even tried to talk to my mom when I got in my mid-20s. She had strokes and things like that, and I'm like, Mom, she could barely talk. You could barely talk. She had so many strokes, and I'm telling you what my problem was, always with you. The hitting and all that. I just asked you to do something. The person lives around the corner on this particular time, it was just a woman named She lives around the corner. She want to walk around like she big and bad all day. My mama, you big and bad. Everybody's scared of you. But when I come to you with some real and I tell you what happened to me, you didn't walk your around that corner and do to that woman like a coward. So no. And this is why I say my kids knew better, because I've always told them everything that happened to me. I tell them why, because I don't understand why it took me so long to tell my mom when I was a kid. You never talked to me about like this, but when I did come to you, you didn't do So I always made sure I told my kids this. I told them what happened to me, how it happened to me, how the made me feel in detail. And I say, if anybody ever touches y'all, you better tell me. They knew. I always talk to my kids about that touching from anybody. So they definitely knew. And this is the part that really gets me. I used to tell her, rape is the worst thing you can do. Just I tell her all the time. They used to make me feel like I was nothing. It made me feel like I wasn't. You turn around and you do that to my son, you knew exactly what you was doing to him. She knew exactly what the she was doing to him. So yeah, I don't care what anybody think. She had to go, period. So I damn sure wasn't about to let me grow up mad as hell all the damn time, can't trust nobody, when it was just as simple as, you're my mother, do something. Didn't call the police, didn't do just said, it's over with now. What the you want me to do about it? That's my response. So yeah, that's the problem. And this is what can happen to a kid. When like that goes, that wasn't happening to my son, period.
She crazy.
When I say he got closure, he got it. I know exactly what he was
Man,
feeling.
she crazy.
Even when my son was talking to me about some of the stuff, he would go like this to his face. He was like, Mom, and it felt so nasty. And that right there, I knew exactly what he was doing. I knew how he was feeling, because that's how I used to feel. When he did that, I knew it. There ain't no amount of talking. It was, no. So when you tell me she was a 13-year-old child, okay. Some of the most heinous crimes in this world has been by kids. So I don't want to hear that. That's my family. I don't give a damn what America thinks. But I also want to tell America they can kiss my ass. Don't throw no stones, because they got a whole lot coming their way too. They just feel more comfortable for them to be able to say, well, my sin is not as bad as yours. At least I didn't kill my kids. That in God's eyes, we all down here. That's period.
Okay.
But I love and I love and I'm always love him. That's my son.
She crazy, right? She's crazy. Like, crazy as hell. Like, that shit is crazy. My whole thing is, them was her kids, and she's just talking about them like they were nothing. Well, you can tell she didn't feel no remorse. Her saying it didn't mean nothing, because I could tell she didn't have no remorse for nothing that she said. And, like, them was her kids. Something that she birthed. And she was just talking about them like trash. And that That's the part that hurt me. And I'm sensitive as hell. I wanted to cry, but my anger wouldn't let me cry. I'm pissed because how can you do that to a child and turn around and say, I have no remorse? And she said she'll do it again. She would have did it again. Like, these are her kids. So I kind of have, I have issues with her story of how she said things happen because I don't know. She said that Maddie told her that Steven was doing stuff to him first, and then after Steven died 9 months later, then he confessed to Stoney doing stuff too. So I'm kind of feeling like if he really did say this, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. We don't know because kids tell the truth and they also lie. And then she said that he was telling her like details and stuff. But okay. My thing is I'm not 100% sure on whether or not these kids did it or not, because then when you listen to her talk and she's like, because of what happened to her, she told her kids details, like in detail, what happened to her. And I don't feel like kids that young should know details like that. I can see like if they're going through something like that, but for you to sit down on your own free will and give them detail, and the oldest one was 13. The other one she killed, Steven, was 9 years old. And then Gabby, I don't remember if they said her age, but she was a little older, like 15, 16. I think she was like 15, 16, one of them. And Maddie was 8. So in my head, I kind of feel like after Steven, maybe he would have said, he said Stoney, and then Stoney died, and then eventually he was going to say, oh, Gabby did something to me, and then that was going to be a reason for Gabby to die. And then it's only her and Maddie, and I was watching other things before I watched that, and they were saying that she had hit Gabby, which is the oldest one, with the curling iron and a 2x4 or something. And I'm like, so these the kids, like, it's like when I was hearing other things, like she was abusing them too. So I'm like, these are the kids that she claims she loved, but she's abusing them too. So like, either way, there was abuse. So that's what's kind of making it hard for me to believe that it happened. I'm not saying that things didn't happen to the boy, but maybe it wasn't as drastic as she was making it seem. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it wasn't that bad. Like, and then she's like, she wasn't trying to kill Steven, but she intentionally killed Stoney. And I'm in my head like, okay, so she said she killed Stoney because she was 13. She knew what she was doing, and But if you listen to her, and she said she told all her kids, so all your kids knew about this. All your kids knew graphic details of rape at a young age. That could be a fuel for someone to make up something. Even if he didn't make up all of it, maybe bits and pieces of it was made up. But we will never know. I don't think they talk to the child like that. I didn't hear anything about them talking to the children or anything. But it's just crazy to actually see that there are parents in this world that feel like whatever I do to my child, it's okay because this is my child. It came out of me. I can do whatever I want. If I want to kill this child, I'm going to kill this child. Now, I'm pretty sure your parents tell you, I brung you in this world and I'll take you out. They never take you out, but they just letting you know, I'm your parent. You're going to respect me. You're going to get, you're going to respect me. Or it's going to be consequences. And it's not literally that they going to take you out, but it's a saying. It's letting you know, I'm the parent. Calm that down. Pretty much. And I feel like, and then I believe at one point she said that it was necessary or something. And I'm just like, how could that ever be necessary? There's so many other things that could have happened. And she's talking about she didn't want her kids taken. Like I said, that makes no sense. It's kind of stupid. You saying one son raped the other one. Yeah, if you reported that, of course they were going to take your kids away. But she never stopped to think that what she was doing to her child, even if, like, when she was beating on Steven before he died, even if he didn't die, the abuse that she was giving to him, she ain't never realized that that is the cause for them to take all your kids, every last one of them. Even if she wasn't abusing all of them, abusing one was going to be reason for them to take all your kids. She didn't stop to think that either one way or the other ones was going to get taken. Like, did she think she was going to go through the rest of her life with these bodies not being discovered, with these bodies in a deep freezer? Like, what? Like, I'm so confused. I'm like, what? Like, I feel like she had to have some kind of mental problem or something, because I don't think any rational person in their head would think, oh, my son is raping someone, I have to kill them, or I have to beat them to death. I have to put a belt around their neck and hold them up. Like, I'm going to put a bag over their head. I'm going to make them drink Windex because that's what he was doing. I'm not saying he get a pass, but he was a child. He might not have known, like even though you talked to him about it, he might have not realized how serious it was. He was a child. He was 9 years old. 9, y'all. He's 9. 9 years old. So, just because you explain in detail of a terrible act doesn't mean that they fully understand. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like them being that young. She said they knew. She sat down and talked to her kids. Mind you, the youngest was 8, and the oldest, I guess, was like 15, 16. So I'm guessing I would have been okay with her sitting down talking to the oldest one when she was like 15, 16, and having that conversation back and forth, telling her, like, you know, because when you're about 15, 16, you never know what's going to happen around that age. So knowing about sex and stuff, yeah, I understand that. But the other one, I don't feel like she should have went into detail about that with them because they still fully don't understand. Or is that just me? I mean, I know some 13-year-olds can understand a little bit, but not everything. They might be confused. They may feel any type of way after you tell them details of something horrible like that. Like, I just don't understand. And then for her to feel no remorse at all, I just don't understand that. Them are your kids. They came from you. They were so young. They were so young. They did not deserve that. They didn't deserve that. And it's really messed up. It's really messed up. I'm glad that they're not with her anymore, but I'm just hoping, not hoping, I just wish it could have went different. It could have went different. People is crazy. Like, she's not the first woman to do something to her kids. Look at Diane Downs. You know what I'm saying? Diane Downs. She shot her kids and tried to blame it on a random ass fucking man that didn't exist. And her story didn't even make no goddamn sense at all. None whatsoever. Like, if you would have listened to her story, you would have been like, really? Really? That don't make no sense. Didn't make no sense at all. So her story was, she was driving late at night with her kids in the car, in the back seat. She said she was driving. They fell asleep, and then she seen a road she had never seen before. So she decided to explore. And she went down the road, and as she was driving down the road, she seen a man in the road, and she decided she was going to pull over for this man that she ain't never seen before. And when she pulled over, he attacked them and tried to take her keys or something. She said that she pretended like she threw the keys and hurried up and got back in the car. He turned around and pointed a gun and started shooting in the back to her kids, and then he shot her, but he only shot her in the arm, and she was able to pull off and drive to the hospital. Y'all see the issues with her story. First and foremost, no mother late at night with their kids sleep in the back is gonna go down a road they ain't never been down. They do that by themselves. Like, if you're a parent, you'll put yourself in danger way before you put your kids in danger. So you don't know what's down this road. You're not gonna go down this road with your children. Then she stopped for a man she didn't know. That's another thing a parent would not do. With their kids in the back seat, no. I'm not pulling over for no man. Nah, no. Not no one that we don't know, that we never seen before. No. Like, lady, make it make sense. From the beginning, it don't make sense. From jump, it didn't make sense. Make it make sense. Can you not make it make sense? Because it's stupid. Right. Are you slow? No. Could have came up with a better thing. And then I believe there was a witness that said that they seen her car driving slow as hell. So she claims she rushed to the hospital, but you have witnesses to say they seen your car driving slow, like you was not in no rush to get nowhere after your kids died. So you were trying to wait for them to die. And what's weird is one survived and testified against her. That's what you get. Little stupid self. Stupid ass. Didn't even make, if you gonna lie, can you make it make sense? Like, all these people lies just don't add up. The only one that was somewhat okay was the girl from the Lululemon murders, Brittany Norwood. I'm gonna do a story about her, about the Lululemon murders, but hers was kind of convincing. I'm not gonna tell y'all details because I want to do the story about it, but it was kind of convincing until everything had to be tested, and then it crumbled. From at first view, you would have been like something a little off, but okay. But then when you get deep, like a couple days into the investigation, then you're like, well, kind of from jump, her story didn't make sense either. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm gonna do a story about her, Brittany Norwood. Who else do I want to talk about? I am too awake. Why am I so awake? Why am I so awake? I don't know. Drinking this coffee is not working. I'm starting to feel it though now. I'm gonna take these eyelashes off in a hot little second, and take this lipstick off, and I'm gonna go lay in the bed. I've been on live for almost 2 hours. Just doing nothing, really. Not talking. Well, I guess I kind of had a conversation with myself. Yeah. I guess it's been fun for me. I don't know if y'all enjoyed this. I watched a couple of videos and just rambled. I'm really good at rambling. If y'all can't tell, I'm gonna do this again sometime, just because it's fun. Like, I have nothing to do, might as well just sit, ramble about nothing. Why not? And I'm actually shocked to see people have wrote something to me in the live chat, and I don't know what any of it means. But I appreciate you guys. I can't, well, one of them I can read their name, Cucumber, and the other one is, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it say. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Even though I don't know what it says, thank you for even clicking on my video. That's better than anything. Mm, like I, it is. It's better than anything. Like, cause when I started this channel, I started telling people that, oh yeah, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. But when I was telling people that, thinking, I was thinking more of, it was gonna be a channel just for me, and I was gonna be the only person watching. Like, anything that I upload is just gonna be for me to go back and reminisce on that time. But I got a little bit of subscribers. I got 35 subscribers. I think I still got 35 subscribers actually. Let's check. And I was just on it, but I clicked off of it. So let's go back to YouTube. Oh, I am still live. I only got 2 plan and makeup videos and 3 story time. I need to do another story time. I got way more reactions than I got anything. I ain't gonna lie. I've been somewhat posting more. But I need to get more. Now I think I got my sound right, so yes, it's fine. I got it good, so I can hopefully um record a video today that doesn't have any issues or anything. I love my banner. I don't know why. I just wanted to look at the banner. It's not gonna show it to me. Fuck. just want to look at it. Fuck it. I can change the layout. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's not what I was doing. That's not what I was trying to do. 35 subscribers. So I still got 35 subscribers, which is way better than I thought I was ever going to get. I never thought I was going to get 8. If you go back and see one of my first videos, yeah, I cried like a crybaby when I made like 8, 9 subscribers. And I was so shocked. I was like, oh my God, someone is actually subscribing to my channel. Thank you. I know. Dr. Phil had me heated. So I am gonna get ready to I'm gonna get ready to go. Hopefully I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep. Hopefully I don't go over here, lay down, and just lay there. Cause it feels like that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm not sleepy, but I need to go to sleep. Ow, that hurt. Like I felt a pain shoot up my back when I went to stretch. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I've been sitting down too long, and I need a comfortable chair. So I'm gonna get ready to go. If you watch this video, please subscribe to my channel. It helps a sister out. Please subscribe. I want to say I'm trying to make it to the 1,000 subscriber, but I know I got a long, long way before I even make it to like 50. So, I mean, even though I'm not that far away from it, but it's probably going to be like a whole 2 years before I get like 50 subscribers because like I don't have friends. I can't tell my friends because I don't have friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. So I'm gonna get ready to go. I have nothing else to talk about it. I don't want to watch any more videos because I don't know. I feel like watching a lot of videos is just doing too much. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to just go before I ramble about something that has nothing to do with nothing. So until next time, thank you guys for watching this video and see you later.